Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so it's your boy JB. And so yes, a little bit late here, but better late than never, right? And so already here we've got the Kansas City Chiefs here with the football here in the first quarter. It's 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first. Kansas City right now driving the ball. Travis Kelce had a catch and then he lateraled it to Noah Gray. So Noah Gray actually gets the credit there for the yards. You've got Patrick Mahomes looking. Pat throws it again to Travis Kelce, and this time Kelce holds on to it himself there, picks up 8 yards there. And so Lewis says JB a little late. So yeah, just a wee bit late here, just a wee bit late here. But yes, and so we've got a good one here, the Broncos and the Chiefs here. Pretty much a tale of two teams that honestly, they've been pretty opposite here. Kansas City has had control of this rivalry here, if you want to call it a rivalry, but Denver's trying to change things here. Meanwhile, look at the carries here on the ground that Pacheco's getting. Pacheco right now, he is just loading up on carries. So he's already got about 3 carries for 15 yards in this one here. So I say continue to run them and run them a lot. But already we've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first. Lewis says, let's go, JB, under 48. Lewis, I actually did the same thing here, the same thing. Mahomes looking in the direction of Tony, incomplete. Not today. McMillan says not today, and he breaks that one up. 2nd and 10 coming up. Lewis says Denver got to play defense to keep it interesting. And so, yes, I'm right there with you. Double down on defense today. Absolutely. Defense and run the ball. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mahomes throws it. Gets the completion there. And that's going to be Rashid Rice with his first catch of the game there. Picked up 7 yards in the play. And now we've got a 3rd down coming up here. 33 from the Denver 17-yard line here. So how will this play out? So far here, Kansas City, they've been moving the ball in this drive. 7 plays, 42 yards, 3 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. Let's see what they do here. Rice goes in motion. Shotgun here against the Denver 17. Mahomes looking, throws it. Ball is deflected at the line, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And he was trying to go to MVS on the play. Not going to happen. So Denver getting quite a few tips here. And I think that when you add the wind in to consideration here, I fully expect this to be a defensive game. Lewis says, I really think Denver can pull it off tonight. Lewis, I'm pretty much sure it's going to come down to it here. But JB wants a miss here. JB wants a miss. I took the under in the first quarter here. So miss it. Come on, miss it. Miss it. Miss it. And field goal is good. So that destroys JB's hope, but that's okay. It's okay. Let's see, but you say you really think Denver can pull it off tonight. And so I believe if not now, then when? If not now, then when? So absolutely. Fortnite, what's good with you? And now that we are currently at the commercial here, this gives JB an opportunity here to go ahead and set up the poll here. But yes, how are you doing? All right, so JB's going to get the poll up here, and let's see how the poll does. And so, King of Fortnite, what's good with you? So let's see. Fortnite Firecracker says, go Chiefs. And King of Fortnite says, yo. But how are you guys doing? All right, let's see. Lewis says you took Denver at plus 10.5. And so talk about confidence right there. Okay. But hey, the way that the wind is today, crazy things can happen. And we know how primetime games go anyways. I mean, you never know how it's going to go. Anything can happen. All right, poll question is officially up now, so we are good to go. JB might have been a little late to the party, but we here. We here. Let's see. King of Fortnite says, good, you? I am doing great. JB is doing great here. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. I'm feeling good. JB will be feeling better, though, if some of his bets actually hit tonight. So let's see how this one plays out. Let's see. Fortnite Firecracker says, good, you? I am doing great. I am doing great. Excited about Thursday Night Football. Excited about this weekend that's coming up. A lot of great football games. So JB's feeling good now. JB's feeling good. Absolutely. I mean, I can't believe that we're already just about getting towards that middle point of October. The year has just flown by so fast, and I'm like, let's not go by too fast now because football season, I feel like it's just getting started. But again, the Chiefs right now, 4-1 right now. The Broncos 1-4. How are we feeling about the Kansas City Chiefs this season? Do we still feel like the Kansas City Chiefs, obviously defending champs here, are they still the team to beat in the AFC? You guys let me know, how do you feel about Kansas City? Meanwhile, the Chiefs are about to get ready for kickoff here. Again, first quarter with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Kickoff is on the way. No return here by the Denver Broncos, and so we'll see this Denver Broncos offense come out here led by Russell Wilson. And can Russ get cooking here? Or will he get cooked tonight? We're going to find that out too. For me, I feel like they're going to have to run the ball. And this is the night for Williams here. If he finishes this game, he doesn't have at least 60 yards on the ground. If you want to win at least 70 or more, now's the time to get him fully installed here. You rested, you played it safe. Let's see how he does. Lewis says no. Receiver goes in motion. You got Wilson up under center here again from his own 25-yard line. Gives it to Williams, and Williams up the middle here, making JB happy that he took the over here. He's already got 31 yards. I believe the over-under was set at, I believe, like 35 yards or 36, somewhere in that range. So tremendous start there. Tremendous. And so Lewis says Broncos. Okay, bet. But hey, JB's there, I mean, a little upset, it'll make me happy. Now, I am a little bit mad at how much of an underdog they got the Patriots to the Raiders, but that's an entirely different conversation there. But here we go. Russell Wilson up under center, two tight ends, two receivers. We're back in the backfield. Play fake. Russ looking. Russ throws it. Throws a pick. He threw a pick. He threw a pick. You know he had to do it. You know he had to do it. He can't throw without the wind. And you're going to add wind and try to get him to throw as well? Wow. And Sean Payton wants to talk about coaching. He wants to talk about coaching. Why would you do that? Look at it. What is he doing? Does he want this game to be over early? Lewis says, oh boy. You just had a run. You were doing so good running the ball. Russell Wilson is at his best when he's handing the ball off. Nobody does it better. But you asked this man to throw the ball. Oh man, this is so bad. It's hysterical, Lewis. So bad, it's hysterical. Wow. Okay. Lewis says the ball struggled. Yes. Wow, that's all I can say. A couple weeks ago, when I seen Russell Wilson throwing for like 277, 253, I tried to pick it up in my other league. I needed a quarterback bad. I ain't gonna lie. I had Daniel Jones, so I needed a quarterback bad. I am glad I did not get him on the waiver wire because, since then it's been bad. Lewis says Denver defense in for a long game. Well, at least they got the win to sort of help them with the pass, but you're right. You're right. But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I mean, I feel like this might encourage the Chiefs to continue to run the ball a little bit, probably more than they, so they wouldn't have to get past Happy. So as long as that clock keeps moving, Lewis, and we're looking at scores like 3-0, 6-0, JB will be happy. Ah, yes. But again, here in the first quarter, 4 minutes and 53 seconds here, and Russell Wilson just threw an interception and gifted the ball to the Kansas City Chiefs. And they were running the ball so great with Williams. He's averaging over 10 yards a carry. I mean, run it. All right, but show me a replay. What was he looking at? He was looking at Jerry Jeudy, in which he found a way to make Jerry Jeudy look like he belongs on the Patriots. And so it takes a lot to do that. Lewis says, man, the run game was working. Exactly. Why stray away from the run game? All right, so here we go for the Chiefs. Trips at the bottom of the formation here, shotgun formation. Fakes it to the back. Mahomes looking, throws it, has a wide open Travis Kelce here. Oh my goodness, Kelce. He is just rumbling before he's knocked out of bounds here. I mean, is the defense really trying at this point? And of course, we got our first Taylor Swift sighting. I took the over at 3.5. That's the first. But wait a minute, we got a penalty on the defense, holding on the defense. So that will be declined. Wow. So not only did we give up the big play there, but it would have been a big play either way with the holding. Lewis says, yes, over. Yeah. Oh, shoot. All right, Kelsey's already got 3 catches for 53 yards in this one, so he's already cooking. We got Mahomes up under center here. Guess that means Pacheco may get a carry. Let's see, though. Oh, no, it's the end around to Kadarius Toney trying to get outside there. They say, nope. Going backwards. That's his first carry there. Lost 3 yards on it, though. He said, every time I'll take the over on that one. Yeah, Jerry Judy's just looking like, man, just don't talk to me. He's like, don't talk to me. All right, 2nd and 13. Mahomes snaps the ball, throws it, gets the completion there to his back, and Pacheco gets that catch. Picks up 5 yards, takes it to the Broncos' 15-yard line. So now we are looking at 3rd and 8 from the Denver 15-yard line. Let's see, Lewis says, every time Kelce touches the ball, the camera's on Swift. Well, if that's the case, then they should have raised the over a lot higher than just 3.5. We'll at least see it about 7 times. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 8. This is where we need our stop, Lewis. This is where we need our stop. 3rd and 8. Mahomes out of the shotgun. Mahomes, pressure around him. Mahomes throws that one. Picked off. It's picked off. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. These quarterbacks just stop throwing the ball. Stop throwing the ball tonight. It ain't there. It ain't there. The wind is killing this. There's only one quarterback right now in this current strength that can probably throw in this wind, and that's Josh Allen. I mean, other than that, I mean, this is insane. I mean, look at the way the ball was, though. Look at that throw. That's just a ball that got caught in the air, honestly. That's a ball that got caught in the air, and when you're in the goal line and everybody's close to it, you're going to have to run the ball more. You're just going to have to. Lewis has no Swift there. You're right about that. You are right about that. All right, so we still got about 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter of action. And right now, the Kansas City Chiefs lead this one 3-0. And if you're just tuning in and you're like, holy smokes, Why is it just 3-0? Well, there's a lot of wind in this game. Both quarterbacks have thrown interceptions so far. The run game has looked good for both teams, and the team that is committed the most to running the ball in this game may very well end up being the winner of this one. So, I mean, Javonte Williams, he's got 3 carries, 31 yards so far in this one. Isaiah Pacheco, he's got 3 carries, 15 yards in this one. The run game is there. They just got to get that. They just got to feed them. I know everybody wants to come out, pass the ball, but you got to read the room a little bit here. That wind is really affecting them. All right, but again, at the commercial right now, 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the first. But hey, I feel like we needed that, Lewis. We needed that for our under to, have a great chance there. So that's exactly what we needed here. So let's go ahead. Let's run the ball. You've got multiple running backs. Use them. And let's make it do what it do. And it didn't help that someone also was holding on to Mahomes' leg as well. That didn't help also. So you had someone basically around his ankles. Yeah, there was a lot going on there. There was a lot going on. Uh-oh. I feel like the refs just audible or something like that. All right, they toss it to the back here. And this is Jaleel. Picks up 4 yards there. Second down coming up. Justin Simmons, the only player with 4 career interceptions versus Patrick Mahomes. I will call him a Mahomes killer, but you got to actually beat the guy for that to be the case. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6 now. Will Smith under center here. And again, 2 receivers at the top of the screen. We've got a tight end and a receiver at the bottom. Hands it to the back. Smart decision. And he's going to pick up the first down. Did he lose the ball? I think he was down. He's got to be down. He was down. The Chiefs think they have the ball. JB says he's down. Let's see what the official says, though. Official says Chiefs ball. I need a replay. Show me a replay. Lewis says run the ball. We need them to also hold on. You know what? That's why you have Williams in the game to begin with. You should have had Williams in the game. But let's see if he was down, though. Okay, he's down. That's coming back. He was down. He's down. Now watch. They're going to be talking about this is going to be close, man. I don't know if he was down. He clearly was down. There's no doubt about that. He was down. And so, Black Medicine, what's good with you? Man, I feel like it's been a minute. How are you? And you say Broncos for the upset? And so, I think it's possible. I think it is very possible. If not now, then when? I feel like it is possible. This has to be the game. This has to be the game. And so Wilson's going to quarterback sneak it. Picks up 2 yards there and a first down. Lewis says he agrees. And so, yep, JB's glad I took the under on this one. Mike, what's good with you? And you say thumbs for me. I appreciate that. How are you? And again, 1st and 10 right now for the Denver Broncos. 1:20 left to go in the first. They're going to go 5 wide here. All right, so 5 wide. Takes a snap, quick pass there to Jerry Jeudy. And Judy's going to pick up 2 yards here. Man, someone go ahead and trade Jerry Jeudy somewhere else. Save this man's career. Save his career, man. This ain't the move. I know there has been a lot of speculations about, some trade talks and stuff like that, heating up and stuff like that. So it could just be a matter of time, honestly, before he does get traded. Now, where would you guys like to see Jerry Jeudy go? Let me know in the chat. If he does get traded, where would you like to see him get traded at? But man, let's see. Black says, if not now, then never. It's got to be now. The wind is about 40 an hour. It's got to be now. Meanwhile, they give it to the back here, and Jaleel picks up about 7 yards on the carry. And he's got 5 carries for 25 yards here. And the ground game has been working wonders. If the Broncos will just stick with the ground game, I'm telling you, good things will happen. Mike says, Steve Smith say Jerry Jeudy mid. Steve Smith says a lot of things, he says a lot of things there. But I just believe Russell Wilson is a bit of the problem there. Let's see, Black says, don't say that too loud. Arthur Blank will hear you. And so, hey, he's like, what? Another Bama receiver available? He's like, where can I sign up at? Speaking of which, didn't the Falcons trade for Van Jefferson from the Rams? Didn't that trade happen? I believe that trade happened, unless JB's just imagining it. Lewis says the Bears trade number 2 pick for Jeudy. If you mean the number 2 pick of the draft, someone's getting fired. And by someone, the whole organization's getting fired. Let's see. Lewis says good first quarter. And so, yeah, good first quarter. I like it. I like it. It's making me feel real smart right now. Let's see. Mike says, cover Kelsey, you will win. Well, Kelsey has been running like a madman. He's got 3 catches for 53 yards, and JB took the over on how many times they're going to show Taylor Swift and all like that. She's already been shown at least one time that I've seen, unless she was shown before I started the stream, but took the over at 3.5 there. Let's see, Mike says the big giant guy that is the catch ball guy, cover him. And so they cover him, but they can't stop him. Let's see, Black says he keeps picking up wide receivers. We don't even use the ones we have. He just likes to stockpile them. It makes him feel good. He's like, hey, I got a new shiny car out there. We look out there, it's a Cadillac from 2005 and stuff like that. But low mileage, though, because he's never going to use it. Now, Julio, though, he used the mess out of Julio, though. But after that, that's it. I'm sure he can't wait to get his hands on someone like Jameson Williams, though. He would love to have a Jameson Williams on his squad. But again, we are currently at the commercial because we are at the end of the first quarter. And when we return, the Chiefs are up 3-0. We'll see if they can get a stop here on the Broncos, who are facing 3rd and 1. Now, last time they were short, they just ran it with Russell Wilson up the middle. He picked up 2 yards here. Let's see if they do that again, or if they'll hand it to perhaps someone like Williams in the backfield. Again, Williams already 3 carries for 31 yards. Let's see how we're looking right now in the poll. All right, so we got 4 votes in right now, 3 for the Broncos, 1 for the Chiefs here. So everybody feels like it has to happen at some point, right? Like even the worst of teams get a W every once in a while, or every decade in this case, right? So it's got to happen now. It's got to happen now. The stage has been set. Let's see, Mike says turnover's a problem, but Wilson better year. They hand it to the up back. Ooh, and the up back did not go anywhere. He actually lost a yard there, Michael Burton. And so Burton hurting the offense there. And so that's why you just hand him, you don't get too fancy with it. You don't get cute there. Try to get to the up back there. But that's just a great job there by the Chiefs defensive line there. I mean, they just got back there, made the play. And I believe that was Hearing on the tackle. Should bring out the punt unit. Punt's on the way. Catches the ball here. On the return, goes out of bounds at about the 43-yard line, and that's where the Chiefs will take over offensively with excellent field position here. And so Patrick Mahomes and company comes out. Patrick Mahomes already 5 of 8 for 72 yards in this one and an interception. Let's see, Black says stuff them. Let's see, Lewis says another punt. was that swift again. And so we're going to count it. We're going to count it. Let's see. Black says Panthers are getting closer week by week. They'll win eventually, maybe. And so, ooh, the Panthers play the Dolphins this week, don't they? Oh, man. Whew, we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, they run the ball with Pacheco, and Pacheco is going to pick up 5 yards. He's got 4 carries for 20 yards in this one, so he's getting about 5 yards a carry here. Again, 14 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And I said this is exactly the kind of game where you slow down the pace, you run the ball, you're having success here, throw it to your back at the backfield, and they give it to him again. And this time, the Broncos say, nah, we're not having it. We're not having it. No gain on the play. So we got third down coming up here, 3rd and 5. Who else you going to call other than Travis Kelce, right? Black says, won't be this week, though. At some point, we know that they're going to get a win. I mean, their defense is pretty solid. At some point, they'll get a W. Do they play the Patriots at all this season? And I hate to say that, but if I'm them, I'm looking for a team like that. Uh-oh, we have movement by the defense there. 5 yards there. You can't do that, son. You just can't do it. Ronnie? Neutral zone infraction there. Give some 5 yards and a first down. That's one way to piss off the coaching staff. So 5 yards and a first down. Now we're looking at 5 and 10 for the Broncos, 47-yard line. Got him good. Got him good. And again, a lot of wind in this one here. So I knew coming into this one, the ground game is going to be very important in accuracy and just having a strong arm to fight that wind. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throws it. Gets it to Tooney. And so Tooney, he gets a catch there. His first catch of the game for 5 yards. Patrick Surtain there on the tackle. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Broncos, 42-yard line. Lewis says, throw it to Swift. You mean Kelce? It'll help us if he does try to throw it to Swift. 2nd and 5, 5 wide. Mahomes looking. Mahomes on the move. There's a penalty here. Mahomes throwing it deep. Just throws that one away. It's a penalty. Most likely going to be on the offense. Let's see what they call, though. Yep, holding on the offense. 10 yards, back them up. Now we're looking at 2nd and 15. And so far in this one, Mahomes is 6 of 9 for 77 yards. No touchdown, 1 interception. And again, we are here for Thursday night football here. But 2nd and 15 for the Kansas City Chiefs, who already lead this one 3-0 right now. The ground game has been working wonders here for both teams, actually, in this one. Again, trying to throw against the wind. And they give it to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And Clyde picks up 7 yards on the carry. So we got 3rd down coming up. 12 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And Clyde comes out. They say, good job. Now get your butt back on the bench. All right, so 3rd and 8. Let's see if they can convert here from the Broncos' 45-yard line. Broncos look like they're going to bring pressure here, bringing everybody up just about, but they drop them back. Mahomes looking. Mahomes gets hit, but he finds Kelce. And Kelce gets the first down, 15 yards. When in doubt, get it to Kelce. And if you took the over on Travis Kelce, depending on where you took it, I believe that this took you over already. He's got 4 catches for 68 yards. Let's see, Mike says that big giant door covering. You would think that they would know that. You would think that'd be common sense, right? But no, look at him. Look at him. Let's see what happened here. First of all, Great job by Mahomes to just keep it alive there. He had Rice if he wanted Rice also, but he said, nah, I'm going to find my boy Travis Kelce. Now here in the shotgun, Pacheco's the back. Mahomes going to throw it to Pacheco, who gets the catch, shuffles a bit, and going to pick up about, is he still on his feet there? Oh, excellent job. Picked up 9 yards on the play. Pacheco's got heart. I'll give him that. Lewis says they showed Wilson instead of Swift. Let's see. Black says a rare Pokemon sighting for Edward Solaire. Yeah, with like a catch rate of like 0.02 out there. You're not going to see that again. Oh, man. To think that he was their first round pick. I'm not going to lie. When they drafted him, I thought it was a good move. But, man, in hindsight, man. All right, 2nd and 1. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Shotgun formation. Feeds it to the back. And look at that hole right there, Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco, 7 yards there, up the gut. He's got 6 carries, 27 yards right now. And he says, man, I can do this all game long. Under 10 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. And again, our score right now still, Chiefs 3, Broncos 0. All right, shotgun formation. Hands it again to Pacheco. Pacheco trying to bounce to the outside there, but the defense says, hold up, buddy. They say, hold up, buddy. Not today. All right, so we got 2nd and 11 coming up here in the red zone at the Broncos 15-yard line. Last time they were there, Mahomes threw an interception, so got to be careful here if you're Mahomes about that. I say keep running it. And let's see what happens. They're going to bring out Pacheco here. Let's see what back they insert. Looks like Clyde's back in. Kelce in motion. Mahomes looking. Mahomes steps up, throws it over the middle. Who else? Who else? Travis Kelce. He might go for the record tonight, y'all. He might go for the record tonight in terms of receptions. Who knows? Lewis says hold it the 3. And so that would be ideal. So this is going to come down to this 3rd down play here. On 3rd and 2, let's see if the Chiefs dial up here. But, man, how does Kelce get so open? I mean, you know they're going to Kelce. How does he get so open? All right, so we got 3rd and 2. Fakes it to McKinnon. Moving around. Oh, nice move there by Mahomes. And so incomplete. And he was trying to throw it to Sky Moore. And, well, that's what you expected to throw the ball to Sky Moore. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. And yes, Lewis, that will bring out the field goal unit. We're here in the 2nd quarter. 8 minutes and 16 seconds. Me and Lewis both took the under in this one. So we're happy right now. Oh, wait, what's this? They're doing a fake. Oh, my goodness. Did he get it? Did he get it? I think he's short. I think he's short. I think he's short. Come on, point with me, ref. I think he's short. It was a surprise play, but I think he's short. I didn't see the offensive line move at all. Like, shout out to the special teamers there. They were ready for this one. But that was not a bad play at all. I hope they add that to Madden. Going the other way, looks like. Okay. Lewis, what's better than holding them to 3 points? Holding them to 0 points. Let's go. Chiefs try to get creative there, and they should have taken the 3 points. In a windy game like this, you just take the points, man. You just do it. But, hey, that's a first. That's a first. That's a first. Let's see. Lewis says great defense. And so now we're at the commercial after that huge stop. Absolutely. So big time stop there for the Broncos. Let's see what it's good for. All right, so JB's just looking here. Let's see, Lewis says, read, no respect for Denver defense. Sometimes you got to show them that you're going to earn it. You know, you go out there and you earn it. Absolutely. Lewis says, let's see what is good for absolutely nothing. Yes. Oh, this is. All right, again, still at the commercial here. Again, second quarter, 8 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the second. I'm impressed, honestly, with the special teams of the Broncos here. Like, they really did not let that happen. Yep, it's going to be that kind of game here. All right, Broncos with it. Hands it to the back. And Williams is going to pick up 2 yards on the carry. He's got 4 carries for 33 yards. Man, that was quick. The man got 1 carry. He's like, all right, now get out the game here. They want to make us sweat a bit. Okay. 2nd and 8. Receiver goes in motion. Wilson throws it. Gets the completion there to his tight end. So already faced with a 3rd down here, 3rd and 5. Let's see what this Broncos offense can do here on 3rd down to attempt to get the 1st down. 3rd and 5. Under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Oh, man, that man looked like he was beat up, that pole fan. That's just, wow. All right, 3rd and 5. Wilson looking, throws it. Who? Who was he throwing that to? Who was he throwing that to? 4th down coming up. Gee. Oh, okay, the ball got tipped on the play. Okay, I was like, tell me something. All right, so 4th down here. They're going to need one heck of a punt here. Punt's on the way. Again, 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in a second. Oh, he muffed it. He muffed it. But he got it. He recovered it. That could have been bad. 6 minutes and 28 seconds to go here before the half. Lewis says, another punt. Let's go. Under really good. I know, right? I know, right? But yes, I'm like, all right. I need more here. Just keep running the ball. And again, we are currently right now here at the commercial. Here in the second quarter with 6 minutes and 28 seconds to go. And the Kansas City Chiefs leading right now 3-0. SC Black says, is it too late to change my pick? And so that's a good question. I'm not sure if they give you guys the option for that, but man, I mean, the Chiefs, they should have went ahead and kicked that field goal last time there. They tried to get creative. They wanted the touchdown, but you got to understand a game like this is going to be a grind. It's going to be a grind. It is just way too much wind to really just pass it the way that you want to. Both quarterbacks are throwing interceptions here. Would not be surprised if there's another interception or two before this is all said or done. Broncos leading receiver right now is Courtland Sutton, and he's got one catch for 9 yards. And let JB just check, because JB just remembered he is on my other fantasy team. Let me see if I remember to switch my lineup and take him out. Okay, thankfully I remembered. Jeez, that would have been bad. Okay. We're good. Black says, who do you think will win the Washington-Oregon game? Ooh, the Washington-Oregon game. I think Oregon wins personally. I think Oregon's going to win that matchup there. I like Oregon's pass defense. It'll be the best pass defense that Washington has faced. So Washington will obviously still pass. They'll do great. It's just not going to be the numbers that we're accustomed to. And ultimately, when it's all said and done, I think Oregon wins that matchup between Oregon and Washington. But that's a must-see game, and that will be the next game that JB will be streaming. So I appreciate that, as I will be streaming Washington versus Oregon, and it should be a great one. But I think Oregon wins that matchup this year. All right, Mahomes up under center. Gray goes in motion. Play fake. Throws it. Gets the completion to who else? Travis Kelce. I mean, literally, who else? Who else? Kelce doing work. And this is just the beginning. Kelsey's that guy on the job who handles all the projects, makes all the calls, does everything and stuff like that. But yet everybody else gets to celebrate the group party for being a successful team when he carries the team all by himself. That is Travis Kelce to a T. All right, so here in the shotgun. Mahomes looking, throws it, gets the completion. This time to Gray. I honestly feel like Mahomes threw that one quickly, thinking that was Kelce, and at the last second realizing it was Gray. But he picked up 6 yards there. So far, he's 11 of 15 for 129 yards passing, 1 interception so far today. 2nd and 4 coming up. 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Again, the Chiefs up 3-0. Tooney goes in motion. They're going to toss this one here. And, oh, look at the back go. Look at him. Oh, man, look at that. Brought down there by a shoestring of a trip by Harris. 15 yards on the carry. When you run like that, I mean, what more do you need? What more do you need? And I tell you what, this Broncos defense has been out there a long time. You know that they're getting tired out there. You already know that they're getting tired. All right, so Lewis says he's got Oregon winning as well. Fakes it to the back. Mahomes looking, throws it over the middle, and Travis Kelce with the catch. Kelce doing work. My goodness. There's another Taylor Swift sighting. That's two right there. JB's got the over at 3.5 there, so that's 2. Okay. We might get this in the first half if Kelce keep playing like this. My man Patrick Surtain's getting to work right now. Kelce's already got 7 catches for 109 yards, and I can only hope that my opponent does not have Travis Kelce that I'm going against. But here we go, shotgun formation here from the 11-yard line of the Broncos. Mahomes is looking. Mahomes on the move. Mahomes throws that one away, incomplete. All right, 2nd down coming up. 2nd and goal from the Broncos 9-yard line. Lewis says, We'll get another shot by halftime, JB. And so you already know. You already know. She might just come on the field at halftime. So, you know, you already know. All right, second and goal. I mean, I guess he'll go to Kelsey. I'm just guessing. But nah, they had the ball to Pacheco. Pacheco, looking. Pacheco. Oh, man, look at that excellent run there. Picked up 6 yards. He's got 9 carries to 47 yards there. And so Pacheco putting in that timesheet today, putting in the hours here. He's doing it all. Now they put in McKinnon here. Third and goal from the Broncos 3-yard line. That tells me they're about to do some type of gadget play, maybe. I mean, maybe what's that play called that they like to do? Maybe something where you put Kelsey in motion, then you just flick it to him. I forget what that play is called, but let's see. Throws it and gets the touchdown here. And that's Kadarius Toney there with the catch for the touchdown for Kansas City. So Patrick Mahomes gets his first touchdown toss of the day. Lewis says 1 predicted, 1 per quarter. And so I said you predicted 1 per quarter. Okay, bet. 7 plays, 62 yards, 3 minutes and 22 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. Let's see, Lewis says Braden pulling another 80s disappearance. Extra point is up. There is a penalty here. All right, so false start. All right, JB does not need Patrick Mahomes to even target Kadarius Toney again. JB's regretting going off. That should have went off of the yards there, but I cannot get another target in his direction. All right, so score right now 10-0 here in the second quarter with 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Lewis says, I know you're listening, Braden. He says, this one's for Braden. Absolutely. All right. And again, we are currently here at the commercial. All right, let's see. Yes, Lewis says Thursday night loss, Monday night loss, just need a Sunday night loss for the Green Bay sweep. He's taking a Green Bay sweep. Wow. Very hurtful for some Packer fans, I assume. All right, let's see. Broncos so far offensively, though, I mean, other than the run game, it's just hasn't been there. All right, so here in the second quarter, with 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Got the kickoff. All right, so here comes the Broncos offense. So Russell Wilson looking to see if he can get something going here. I say hand the ball to Williams. It's been working. The pass game it's been bad. It's been bad. Jerry Judy goes in motion, play fake. Wilson bootlegging throws that one incomplete. My goodness, he almost threw it right to him. Almost threw it to George Palathis, who I think is on a snap count today defensively. But man, he almost got an opportunity for a touchdown there, just being out there. Russ, not cooking. Judy goes in motion, hands it to the back, and so Williams fighting forward there. Oh, excellent run there. Excellent run. 8 yards on the play. He's got 5 carries for 41 yards in this one. And now we're faced with 3rd and 2. And which, if you're the Broncos, you can't put that defense back out there. Let's see. Black says Braden is creeping in the background somewhere, mad at the fact that Iowa scored too much in their last game. He's never had that problem, Black. Never. All right, so 3rd and 2. Wilson up under center here. Judy goes in motion. They're bootlegging. And Wilson looks like he wants to run. He's going to lose some yards on the play here. And that will bring up 4th down. Lewis says Wilson will play the second half like he did versus the Bears. And so I think he'll save it for the 4th quarter, late in the 4th quarter. His specialty. Yeah, his specialty. That will bring out the punt unit, though. But, man, things are really bad right now for this Broncos team. When I say bad, I mean really, really bad. All right, let's see. JB's looking. Yeah, that's what we're not going to do. Some tricky numbers there. But again, we are currently right now at the 2-minute warning, and 4th down's coming up, and the punter will be coming out. Yeah, JB needs for the Chiefs to take out Kadarius Toney for the rest of the game. Just let him take the rest of the day off. Do it for JB. Do it for JB. Let's see. Black says, how are we looking? Have you blown money again this week, Arthur Smith? And so, oh man, I mean, everything is looking picture perfect except Kadarius Toney. I don't know why I took targets for him instead of just actual catches and yards, but he's almost already at that target value. So did not realize Mahomes is going to target him this much. So JB's not feeling good about that at all. One more target, and then we've already sliced it in half. 2 more, and this is dead. But some of the other ones that I have in play are looking really good right now. And again, the punter's coming out here. All right, and takes it to about the 19-yard line for Kansas City. And so Mahomes, Kelsey, how much more yards do they want? How many more yards do they want? All right, so we'll see the Chiefs run their 2-minute offense here. With 1:49 to go here in the second quarter, in a game that has been extremely low scoring until that last touchdown there. Now it's 10-0. Chiefs want to add to that. Broncos got to find a way to not let them. Throws it short to McKinnon, and McKinnon stumbling there till he's brought down. Picks up 5 yards on the play. His first catch of the game. Mahomes taking a deep shot, and oh, he threw an interception. He threw an interception, but there is a penalty here. There is a penalty, so we'll hold everything. Well, looks like that's coming back. Defensive pass interference. So that's a no play. Ooh, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted, but yep, that's going to do it there. Do it to Kadarius Toney, so that is going to kill this one for me. Lewis says punt. Right, so we got 2nd and 10. Mahomes looking, throws it, and McKinnon's going to drop that one. He's going to drop that. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. So we got 3rd and 10 right now from the Kansas City 48-yard line. Got 1:14 left to go here in the second. So Lewis is rooting for the punt here. Same here. Mahomes looking. Mahomes just throws that one away there. I mean, with all that time, it's got to be offensive holding. RC on Hoops, what's good with ya? He says JB Broncos stink. Oh, so they're going to call the intentional grounding on that one there. So that's big. So that'll bring up the punt unit. Let's see. RC on Hoop says they are disgusting. All right, so 4th and 26 here. Look at the way that wind is just blowing. Punts on the way. Broncos catch it from their own 5. And he stumbles but keeps his footing there and takes it to about that 25-yard line. Again, Marvin Mims. All right, 47 seconds here before the half. I'm the coaching staff. I'm just going to go ahead and run the ball because we don't need to turn the ball over again. Lewis says, good return. Black says, oh, you know what? I actually left out Tooney because Prospect didn't have that one. You did baseball instead. And so, well, that's tremendous. That is tremendous. That is tremendous. And your boy is back up on Prize Picks also. So, yeah, your boy is back up on Prize Picks. So, happy about that. I haven't even checked what's going on with some of the other ones here. Got quite a few going on. Let's see. RC says you saw Taylor Swift. Now you can go to bed. LOL. He came to see Taylor Swift. All right, Broncos here in the shotgun. Wilson throws it short to the back. And the back picks up about 15 yards there. And that's P. Ryan there. His first involvement of the offense there. 1 catch, 15 yards. 41 seconds remaining. Wilson throws that incomplete. 37 seconds remaining here for the half. Let's see, RCN who says, who's winning between Philly and Atlanta? Let me see. Well, let me know when you find out. Let's see, Black says, I'm still good, but I need Acuna to get off this. He said, your picks are good, and one of my baseballs is as well. It's tied 1-1. And so, hey, well, we like that. We like that. 1-1, okay. Throws it short, gets the completion near the Cortland 7. And the Broncos are going to try to, why not just call it a timeout, honestly? Like, every second matters. You let 2 more seconds go off the clock, and every second matters and stuff like that. You look like you're trying to hurry up to the line, then you call it a timeout. Who's making this stuff up? Who's writing the script? Lewis says Atlanta. That's the RC who says more like struggle, Wilson. Through the struggle. Oh, yeah. JB's liking how this is. All right, let's see. Shotgun formation here from his own 47-yard line. I'm sorry, 43-yard line. And oh man, look at that. Look at that. They brought him down for the sack. And so, wow, 4th down coming up. Man, I mean, there are some teams in the NFL that they just cannot get ownership of themselves back. I mean, some of these teams just have a strong hold on them. This is just wow. Lewis says, was that Swift again? Was it? Was it? Let's see. Black says, you say best damn name for Wilson I've heard so far. Struggle Wilson. Oh, he's struggling, all right. He's struggling. I told a colleague of mine today, I said, bruh, take the under for Wilson and stuff like that. But he's like, nah, Wilson, I was like, all right now. I was like, well, we going to see. He took the over at, I think, 33 passes on the game. So we'll see. At the 4th quarter, he'll throw a ton of passes, whether it's to his team or not. Another punt for the Broncos. And yes, I took the over on punts for the Broncos. It was placed at 4.5. I took the over on how many punts the Broncos were going to do as well. So Each Bronco punt makes JB more happy. Let's see, RC on Hoop says this the kind of game that they should keep the camera on Taylor Swift, right? Because her man, the only one out here working, basically. Kelsey actually would have had more yards had he not pitched it to, I think it was Gray earlier. Black says Bill Belichick is going to have to hire away Kellen Moore, don't you think? Bill would do no such thing. He would do no such thing. Yeah, that punter is having a difficult day. But 15 seconds here before the half. Let's see if the Chiefs take a shot here. Gonna throw it short to McKinnon. Oh, wow, McKinnon got tripped up on that one. But they're still trying to think about scoring here. Mahomes is like, let's just go to the half. Let's just go to the half. Let's see. Black says you thought Wilson would have had a decent performance today. Didn't put your money on it though. And so, I mean, the reason why I was extremely confident that Wilson was going to not have like a decent game, it's more so to do with the fact that the wind is basically what, like 40 miles an hour out there. So when you add wind, you add the defense that they're going against and stuff like that. The fact that they're going to run the ball a little bit more than normal, I figured it was not going to be that kind of day for Wilson. Well, he always has slow starts lately. Mahomes moving, Mahomes on the ground. And so, Mahomes took a little shot right there. Oh, JB's TV paused. Not sure if anybody else's did. So JB's going to have to restart this probably at halftime. Let's see how many yards they credit Mahomes on that carry with. 13 yards. Okay, 13 yards. Let's see. RCM Who says, Black Medicine, I don't even feel sorry for Russell Wilson because remember, he wanted out. He thought he was everything. He really did. I'm like, you want to leave DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and that organization for what? He thought the grass was greener. And he's right. If the grass is greener when you're always laying on the grass because you're always getting hit, the grass is your best friend in that case. Lewis says, dang, clean hit. It was clean. I see we've got 14 votes now, so we're getting the votes to start coming in. Right now, Kansas City lead the poll. And so we've got Harrison Butker coming out here. And man, a 60-yard field goal with the wind how it is. I would be extremely impressed. Madden would have to increase this man's leg strength. Kick is up. Wow, impressive. 13-0. And he is fired up. He's literally screaming, I've never kicked that far before in my life. That's literally what he's screaming. Lewis has said he hit that. And so I can't hear the audio, but I have to assume the wind must have been to his back on that one, I would assume. But man, he did. He did. You said we should have looked that button just over. And so, hey, kickers have hurt JB for the last time. JB ran away from every kicker, especially with the windy conditions. I said, nah. But on hindsight, I probably should have considered that maybe it'd be a couple more opportunities and stuff like that. Black says Russell thought the office space was more valuable. And so that's what it was. He said, I want to upgrade here. He said, I want a coupon, all like it, about 20 coupons a month for Staples and stuff like that for my office, And he said, the heck with the playbook, So absolutely. But yeah, we're at the half right now. And so how are we feeling right now, Lewis? We're feeling pretty good about the fact that we took the under. Meanwhile, Black Medicine, I gotta speak with you soon, all right? So if not today, sometime tomorrow and stuff like that. We can connect sometime tomorrow. But I gotta update you, man. There's a lot to update you, so I gotta talk with you there. Let's see. RC on Hoop says JB was impressive. 13-0 or Mr. Megafoot. What's impressive is that JB took the under for this. So JB wanted a very unimpressive game. So JB's impressed with how the first half has went. Because JB figured that it would be a low-scoring game. So I also took the under on Patrick Mahomes' at 2.5 passing touchdowns. So I know he got that one passing touchdown. I'm just hoping that I'm pretty sure he'll get one more in the second half, but I'm hoping that that's it, that they'll be up probably 20-0, so they decide to just go ahead, run the ball. But yeah, Lewis says we're in really good shape. That's right. JB's trying to get that first victory, trying to become 1-0, trying to become like Lewis. So absolutely. And so CG&M, what's good with you? What's good with you? How are you doing? You say, what up, JB? Sorry I'm late. I was busy. And so, oh, JB understands. Believe me, JB understands. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. All right, so it's time for JB to do his pick'ems, y'all. All right, let's see. I like that. I'm not so sure about that. Do like that. I like that one as well. Hmm, I guess. All right. All right, so JB's just getting his pick'ems in here. All right, sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Do insurance. Nah, heck with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's roll the tape. Let's do it. We'll never get a better chance than what we've got right now. So let's do it. And so we've got Rising Rhino in the house. What's good with you? And so we've got the raid here. And so you guys, how are you guys doing? And so Rising said, what up, RC on Hoops? Let's see, Magic Man, what's good with you? And you say Rising Rhino raid, cheers. Giants fan 56, how are you doing? Again, Rising Rhino through with the raid here. And he said, how's the stream going, buddy? And so the stream, it is going. It is going. I mean, not too many points in this one, but you know how it is here. We're just coming through having a good time. How are you guys doing here on a Thursday? We've got football and all that great stuff. Let's see. Giants fan says hit the like button. And so thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. How are you guys doing? Lewis says go for it, JB. And so that's right. JB's going for it right now. Absolutely. And so, oh, wait a minute. They're like, nope, let's not get this one in. And let's see. Rising says, who you're rooting for. And so, honestly, JB doesn't really have a horse in this race, you know. But with the score being 13-0 right now, if the Chiefs happen to win it, JB don't mind here. JB's just, you know, he took the under in this one. So he's just rooting for a low-scoring game. Let's see. RC on Hoop says, Rising Rhino caught me red-handed. Got him. Let's see. Giants fans said, have a good stream. I appreciate that. Lewis says, the Rhino stampede. Absolutely. Rhino's in the building. And so Hunter Michael Young, what's good with you? And you say hello. And so, yes, what's good with you? Let's see. Magic Man says, this game is basically watching the Chiefs on a bye week. Let's see. Rising says, good stuff. And so, hey, I mean, at least the Broncos punter, he's having a lot of work out there. Travis Kelce, he's been busy putting in work. Absolutely. Rising says good stuff. RC on Hoops says, Rising, I'm just here waiting for Taylor Swift. He's just here so he doesn't get fined. That's what it comes down to. He's just here so he doesn't get fined. Absolutely. All right, let's see if they'll let me submit it this time. Okay. So, yeah, so JB's got to switch one more thing here. So, all right, so they don't want me to use that one. 47. Sure, we'll go with that one. Why not? Why not? All right, so that's what we will do. All right, JB's got it. Let's see. Rising says crash of the Rhinos. Absolutely. Let's see. RC on. Let's see. CG&M says JB, who did the pass play? And so we played the Raiders. We played the Raiders, and so if we can't come, it's like if we don't look competitive against the Raiders at that point, then oh man, like It is very possible if we don't go out there and look competitive, we may not win another game. It is that bad. So this is a must. This is a must. Like Mac Jones got to be able to finish the game here. If he can't finish the game against the Raiders, then that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's the curtain calling right there. Lewis says JB finally jumped on my bandwagon under Thunder, and so you already know. Lewis says Raiders under. Yeah, I mean, Mac Jones, he just got to finish the game. Like he just got to finish the game. I'm hoping that we should be able to run the ball. We should be able to run the ball. Ramondre Stevenson, Ezekiel Elliott, we should be able to run the ball against the Raiders. So maybe being able to run the ball will help out some. But right now, we are lost. We are lost. And we need to find something, find an identity, find something positive here. We are lost. Lewis says the Pats are tanking here. Let's see, CG&M says, okay, well, I'm rooting for your team. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You say the Pats lost 38-3 and then 34-0. And so, yeah, that can take a toll. That can take a toll. But you know how Bill will say, he'll say we're on to Cincinnati, although this time we're on to the Raiders. So we'll see what that means. We will see what that means. Absolutely. Absolutely, Hill. All right, but we still got third quarter coming up and the whole second half. In which second half here, I'm expecting to see the Chiefs continue to feed Kelsey early, run the ball, and then we'll see what happens from there. CG&M says they really need a win. Emphasize the really part. Oh, we know. We know. We know. I mean, we know. Bill wants the record, but in order to get the record, you still got to win a couple games. Still got to win a couple games, Meanwhile, this is an opportunity right now for JB to check out, a bunch of his picks right now. See how I'm feeling across the board with some of these. Oh, man, let's see. Let's see. All right, so let's see across the board how am I feeling right now. All right, so far feeling pretty good right now. Yeah, we'll see what the second half, brings, but okay. Lewis says he got New England plus 3.5 easy. And so easy money, bet. Okay. I'll keep that in mind there. Okay. Oh, wow. This is Jones' eighth straight game with at least one sack. Wow, that's very impressive. That's very impressive. I mean, that's why my man wants the money. He's like, pay me before you play me. All right, but we are at the half here, so let's see. Good opportunity as well to take a look at the upcoming schedule this week, in which, watch, by the time I start calling out teams, the third quarter will have started. But let's see some of the other games we've got. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see. CG&M says, as a Cowboys fan, every single win has been a blowout, but when we play the 49ers, we get blown out. And so I did notice that. The wins are great, but the losses, it should have been a lot more competitive here. Like we want to see consistency against the great teams, but they're showing that they'll win who they're supposed to beat. All right, so here in week 6, so the international game will be the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. How do you guys feel about that? Let's see. CJ&M says we better beat the Chargers, and Lewis says don't get carried away, JB. And so hey, JB's not getting carried away here. JB's good. All right, but yeah, the Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. How are we feeling about that one? Let's see. All right, so Lewis has the Ravens winning. Give me a score projection for that one. Give me a score for that one. What are we thinking there? I'm thinking that's going to be potentially a low-scoring game. Have no idea the conditions of the field, so the conditions of the field might be a factor as well. So I'm gonna say I think Tennessee wins. I actually think Tennessee wins that one. I think it's gonna be one of those games where we're in the fourth quarter. It's about 13-10 and stuff like that, and then late in the game, someone makes a play for the Titans. Busy day for their field goal kicker. They somehow end up winning. Final score being like 16-13, something like that. So I'll go Titans there in that one. A game Baltimore should win, but I think Tennessee will win it. All right, next up, we've got the Commanders versus the Atlanta Falcons. Who you guys like in that one? And give me your score projection. All right, so CG got 17-14 Ravens. Okay, okay. I like it. Lewis says 24-17 Ravens. Okay. Or was that the Falcons one? But again, Commanders and Falcons, in which I got the Falcons winning that one. So you say R21-17? Okay, okay, bet. All right, so we're getting ready for the second half to get on the way. All right, kickoff on the way. No return. So they'll take over from their own 25-yard line. Again, the Kansas City Chiefs already leading this one 13-0. And so we've got old man here. Old man, what's good with you? How are you doing? Talk to me. How are you doing? How are you feeling about your fantasy team right now? Yeah, I know that's tough. Let's see. CG picked the Falcons. Lewis has the Commanders to win. Okay. CG says 28-24. CG says, what up, old? And so Joe Mannix, what's good with you? What's good with you? How are you? Meanwhile, Pacheco, first play for the Chiefs here offensively, picks up 6 yards on the carry. He's got 10 carries for 53 yards in this one. But Joe, with a bold statement, says the Browns are going to upset the 49ers here. Now, that's a bold statement right there, saying that the Browns are going to upset the 49ers. We like bold statements, though. I like it. 2nd and 4. Mahomes throws it short to Pacheco. And Pacheco, look at him go, picks up the first down. That's 5 yards there on the play. All right, so we got 1st and 10. Fresh new set of downs here. $14 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Mahomes up under center. Tooney goes in motion. And they're going to hand it to Pacheco again. And Pacheco's going to pick up 2 yards. He's now got 11 carries for 55 yards. All right, let's see. Lewis says Rivera can't go 4 losses in a row. Are you sure about that, Lewis? Oh, it says, well, I'm finished in your fantasy. JJ is out. And so it's GG for me. And so, oh man. Oh man, you say, I'm good. How are you doing? And so I'm doing pretty good here. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Thanks for asking. You say, JB, I'm just glad Pats didn't give Mike McClinney all that money to play worse than win. And so sometimes it pays to be cheap. Mahomes looking, throws it, gets the catch there. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He picks up the first down there. He thought about Tooney. He wanted to go to Tooney. Look at that. Clyde getting catches, Clyde getting carries. CG&M says Falcons should win with their running game. Lewis says San Francisco minus 10.5 versus the Browns. Too many points. Give me Cleveland plus 10.5. And then Lewis says Commanders plus 3. And so, okay. Lewis out here dropping dimes. Tell everybody your record again so far this year. Is it what, 21-4 or 21-5? What's your record so far in the year? Mahomes throws it again to Kelsey, and Kelsey picks up the first down. This train keeps on rolling, but I need them to slow it down a little bit right now. They're up 13-0. Just slow it down just a little bit. Take some more time off. They say Joe says Watson will play. And so, okay, so Watson's going to be playing here. Okay. How has he been practicing? Has he been like fully practicing, or has he been limited? How has he been looking this week in practice, if you know? All right, from the 41-yard line, the Broncos throws that one, gets the completion there to Moore before he goes out of bounds. His first catch of the game. Picked up the first down. 10 yards on the play. And Lewis says 21-5 on the stream. So that's right. So Lewis knows what he's talking about. I mean, Patrick Surtain just whiffed on the tackle. You know, everybody in this world took the under on Sky Moore. So what are you doing? All right, 1st and 10. Mahomes up under center, gives it to the up back. Up is a trick play. Tooney throws it. Oh, that's going to be incomplete there. It's a double coverage there from McKinnon. Like, bro, what you doing? This ain't rec league. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? I tell you what, though, Andy Reid loves, and I mean loves, to go through his entire playbook. He says, win or no win, it doesn't matter. 2nd and 10 at the Broncos 31-yard line. All right, out of the shotgun. Throws it to Rice. Look at Rice taking it all the way to the 8-yard line. So now we got 1st and goal here for the Chiefs. Oh, it says, I'll say if Mahomes didn't have Kelsey, Kansas City would be in a lot of trouble. CG says, JB, I'm sad how Texas doesn't know how to play defense in the red zone. And so, man, that was a matchup between two really good teams. Someone had to lose. It ended up being Texas there, but that was a really good matchup this year. They hand it to the back, and so, Clyde shakes that one off there, gets back to the line of scrimmage. There's no game on the play. Let's see. CJ says that you agree with Ode. Let's see. Ode says, okay, let's see. Watson says, I'm sorry, I said Watson. Lewis says Watson better play or he'll get booed out the stadium. Lewis says, need another stop. Right, so we got 2nd and goal. Getting the Chiefs up 13-0. Gives the ball to Pacheco, and Pacheco, yeah, JB definitely needs another stop right here. Just remember, I took the under at 2.5 touchdown passes for Patrick Mahomes. So yeah, I need a stop right now for the Broncos. Can the Broncos get a stop for me? Whoever's guarding Kelsey, can you do something for me? We all know where this ball's going. It's going to go to Kelsey, and if some reason he doesn't go there, he's going to go to Tooney. It's just what he's going to do. Mahomes on the move. Mahomes Look it, throws it away, and yeah, MVS says, I'll look like I was trying to catch the ball because I'm not going to get another target this entire game. So 4th down coming up. Pure frustration there. Now, I'll say that'll bring up the field goal unit, but they did do a fake earlier. All that, and Kelsey was probably still over. Joe says Watson had 125 percentage rating versus the Titans. Really now? I didn't get to watch the actual highlights there. All right, 25-yard field goal attempt is good, and man, I really should have taken the over on Butler. If I had known this, yes. Matter of fact, JB hasn't even checked his own fantasy team right now. Let me see if there's any impact in this one. And my opponent happens to have Pacheco as his running back. So ain't that something? Okay. Again, Pacheco's got 11 carries for 55 yards, but Kansas City comes away with a field goal. Let's see. CG&M says Cowboys used to be good in the red zone, but now they traded our offensive coordinator. Let's see. You say the Broncos need to score on offense. And so we'll see what the Broncos do here. Will it be another 3 and out? They're down 16. Pass game just hasn't been there. But Williams, 5 carries for 41 yards. Continue to use your running backs. They're working. They're moving the chain. Take it one play at a time. Again, here in the 3rd quarter with 9 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Joe says the Broncos tanking. The problem is there's about 6 teams right now in the NFL that's all tanking at the same time. So somebody's going to tank and still finish outside the top 5. And so that's the crazy part. So if you're going to risk losing your job, you might as well go ahead and try to win. Let's see. CG says, I remember when Wilson was actually good. And so, oh, yeah, I remember. And I remember when he did me a solid throwing that interception to Butler in the Super Bowl. But nah, like Wilson, he had his years. He did. But that's what happens. Sometimes you have success in the system and you're like, you know what? I want to go elsewhere. And they're like, all right, we'll give you what you want. You go elsewhere, you realize there's no place like home. There's no place like home. All right, kickoff on the way. No return here on the play. So we got 1st down coming up here, 1st and 10 for the Broncos, 25-yard line. Tell me if you've heard that before, because this is not the first time. We've actually had quite a few kickoffs here. A lot of field goals, obviously, in this one. How many field goals are we at right now? Like 4 field goals? Oh, man, I wish I had that as my kicker. Yeah, he's got a lot, like either 3. Yeah, 3 field goals. I'm sorry, 3 field goals. So that's a lot for a kicker. Could have certainly helped my fantasy team out. Because he is helping my team. I totally forgot I'm tripping today. He is my kicker on my fantasy team. How about that? All right, hands it to the back here. Look at that. Picks up 4 yards on the play. That's Jaleel on the carry. Joe says Caleb 300 mil. CG says, JB, when you going to stream basketball again? And so that's a good question because the first thing I'm going to do, CG, is a little bit later on, probably around I would say December, but it depends on if I end up. I'll most likely probably be in the Philippines, so I'll probably be taking a break in December. But when I get back in January, we'll be having a lot of college hoops that I'll be streaming during that time in January. So, and then after college hoops is done, that's when I'll start focusing on the NBA. So, yeah. So for basketball, it'll first be college hoops and stuff like that before we get to like the NBA. But the NBA, it'll be sometime probably in like around March, April-ish. It's just too many sports for me to do it once. And when it's football season, I love to dive into football and stuff like that. Absolutely. I mean, hey, nobody's mad at you, Watson. I say continue to get that pass interference there if you got to. Just don't let Sutton get it. Took the under on him at halftime. So you did good. You did good. All right, hands it to Jalil, and he picks up a yard on the carry. 2nd and 9 coming up from the Broncos' 47-yard line. In third quarter right now, 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go off the clock. 8 minutes and 15 left to go in the third. 2nd and 9. But again, this Saturday, I'm streaming the Oregon and Washington game. So if you're a fan of college football, make sure you find a way to come through because that's going to be a great game right there. 2nd and 9, throws it short. And look at the back move. Picks up 7 yards there on the catch. 3rd and 2 coming up. Lewis says he's got the ducks in that one. He's not ducking around. Joe says game of the year. I really do hope it turns out to be the game of the year. That would be tremendous. Feeds it to the back, and he gets the first down here. So the Broncos are finally learning the hard way. Hey, if we go out there and we run the ball, maybe, just maybe, we might can end up doing some things, you know? Again, that was Javonte Williams there on the carry. Happy to see Williams getting some carries here. He's got 6 carries for 46 yards. Continue to feed him. Do what's working. CG says, JB, who would win, 49ers or the Eagles? I honestly feel like right now at this very moment, it would be the 49ers at this very moment, I feel like. I know what happened last year, but it is last year, new year, so that's how I feel. Meanwhile, Jerry Jeudy gets the catch, calling Jerry Jeudy for duty here. He's got 3 catches for 14 yards. Again, Russ right now 9 of 13, 57 yards. And a first down. Ball right now at the Kansas City 28-yard line. Again, here in the third quarter, 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go. 1st and 10, 5 wide. Wilson takes the snap. Throws it up there. Picked off. It's picked off. That's why you're throwing the ball too much, Russ. You're throwing the ball too much. They just couldn't stick to the run game. That's their problem. That's their problem. They won't stick to the ground game. He can't throw. He's done. He's washed. Get him out of here. Lewis. He's not even on the roster. Lewis says Lance time. He's like, Lance time, Lance time, Lance. It's the Lance machine. Oh, man. You know what? JB's not even going to check this until fourth quarter. I'm not even going to check till late fourth quarter. Then I'll check. But, man, the man that wouldn't stop turning the ball over, Russell Wilson. 9 of 14, 57 yards passing, 2 interceptions. Now, if you remember, I think against the Jets, I think he had like 66 yards passing entering into the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, he ended up like throwing for like 100 something yards passing in the fourth. So he's getting a lot of his yards in that late fourth quarter when the defense is just making sure that nothing deep and stuff like that takes place. That's how he's getting most of his yards. Sean Payton has got to be very, very annoyed with him. Again, we had a timeout right there, media timeout. CG says picked. Joe says Russ ain't Breeze. Russ ain't cooking. Lewis says, oh, wrong game. CG says, remember last year Broncos beat the Colts? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. It was a very painful stream to get through. I was so mad that that game went to, I think it went to overtime that one. I was so annoyed. I wanted that game to be done and over with. It was, whew, it was up there. It was up there. I think JB's most frustrating stream was probably when Taysom Hill and the Saints faced the Miami Dolphins that year with Jacoby Brissett. And no, I'm sorry. I think they had Ian Book start that game. So Ian Book had started that game. One of the two. It was just it was one of the worst games I had seen in terms of just quality. It was just bad. It was just bad. Like JB was just rooting for the clock to run. All right, here we go. Mahomes throws it, gets the completion out of Noah Gray, who's fighting some defenders, but they're going to bring him down. Simmons with the tackle. And right now, they're taking Wilson back to school. I mean, like, he needs to just hand the ball off, man. That's when he's at his best, just handing the ball off. But what gets me is the Broncos, they're removing the ball on the ground. Meanwhile, Lewis says, Jarrett Stidham time. He says, put in Stead. 5 minutes to go here in the third. 2nd and 9. Mahomes feeling the pressure. Mahomes on the move. Got to do something. And they're going to bring him down. 3rd down coming up. He lost 2 yards there on the sack. Jonathan Cooper gets credit for the sack. His first tackle / sack of the game. 3rd down coming up. But nah, Lewis says put in Stead Diddy. CG says Giants are making the NFC East look bad. And so, oh man. Just having a quarterback with the last name Jones, that ain't the answer apparently. But here we go, 3rd and 11. Looking. Mahomes says, I'll just do something with my legs here. And he picks up the 1st down. Broncos did not want the smoke. They did not want the smoke. They know what happens when you attempt to get your hands on a quarterback like that. Lewis says, Marshawn Lynch laughing at home. Black says, bench Russell. Hashtag bench Russell. Do not bench Russell Wilson. That will mess up JB's picks because then Jarrett Stidham, I know Stidham, he'll come in slinging. Some to his team, some to the other team, but he'll help those receivers start getting completions, and JB doesn't need that right now. So keep him in. They give it to the back, and Pacheco's going to pick up 2 yards. He's got 12 carries for 57 yards in this one. Lewis says San Fran versus Eagles. Niners in that matchup. CG says Mac Jones, Daniel Jones. It's just tough for you to be the Jones. Black says, who's the best NFL quarterback with the last name Jones in recent history? I'll leave that question up there for the chat. Who's the best NFL quarterback with the last name Jones in recent history? Ah, man. Meanwhile, Mahomes throws it down to Pacheco, and Pacheco says, I'll take that. Thank you very much. It's about a yard shy of that 1st down marker. He's got 5 catches for 27 yards. 3rd and 1 coming up. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, with every first down, that's more time off the clock. And if you're Kansas City, continue to just control the pacing. Control the pacing. Black, would I be wrong if I said Cardell Jones? Meanwhile, he handed to the back. Oh man, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere here. I'm sorry, that's not the back there. That's Tooney on the end around direct snap. And so he lost 2 yards on the play. But I guess you can do that kind of stuff when you know. Okay, that was messed up. So we'll get rid of that one. But okay, we're still holding on strong right now. Punts on the way. Ooh, what an excellent job with the punt there. Okay, excellent job. You know what? Third quarter has been kind of quiet for Travis Kelce by his standards. I guess for the third. CG says Daniel Jones is. Black says Landry Jones. I started that. When I put out Cardell Jones, I opened up the door for anybody with the last name Jones. CG says, bruh, are we going to name old timers? Bet. Right? Landry Jones, that takes me back. That takes me back. I mean, that takes me back to the good old, I guess, Oklahoma days back then. I mean, that takes me back. Oh, man. And so far, Russ, 9 of 14, 57 yards, 2 interceptions. Let's see what he does. All right. And again, the poll 74% say that the Chiefs are going to win this game. 26% believe in the Broncos to be able to pull this one off. They're trailing right now 16-0. Lewis says easy under. Easy under. Broncos will start off from their own 5-yard line. I say it's a great opportunity to get Williams some more carries. Even though he's already got me the over, though, I'm just happy to see Williams back in the backfield. What I should have did was before this week probably make a trade for Williams. Black says, yep, it's Daniel Jones. I literally went through a list online, and the other Jones are from the Jim Crow era. And so, I mean, it's going too far back. Too far back. But, man, to think that Daniel Jones, man. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Hands it to the back, and uh-oh. Yeah, he's going to lose some yards on this one. So Williams lost 2 yards on that carry. 7th carry of the game, 44 yards. Lewis says, I need 2 more shots on Swift to cash that 3.5. Right. We were off to such a great start, too. All right, 2nd and 12 right now from their own 3-yard line. Play fake, looking, and Russ is trying to run. And oh, he gets 12 yards on the play. Why does JB feel like that's going to hurt somewhere? Where's the holding call when you need it? That actually did hurt. Dang it, Russ. All right, but have no fear. There's still plenty others. Russell looking to run again. He's gone halfback mode at this point. Now there is a penalty. So that's the end of the third quarter. CG says, bruh, black medicine. Oh, shoot. So 3 quarters are in the books right now. And the Kansas City Chiefs are leading this one 16-0. Fourth quarter coming up. All right, so now's a good time for JB to evaluate, where are we at right now? Which ones are still looking good? All right. So you say there's a chance. A couple of them still look good. Some have me more nervous than others. All right, so still plenty of opportunities here. Lewis says the first time with no stress. No stress. That's the best kind right there. That's the best kind right there. Now it's time for JB to check some of this other ones that's in play right now. Okay. And against the commercial here. This is CG says, JB, quick question, pool, hot tub. And so you say pool or hot tub? And so gotta go with the hot tub. Gotta go with the hot tub. Pool just get too dirty too often. If I had to choose between the two, hot tub. All right, so JB's just looking around here, still looking. Why am I looking at some of these? Ooh, that one's looking bad. But that one's looking good. All right, 2nd and 1, play fake. Russell on the move again. Russell just running around here. He's doing the hustle Russell out there. Sack, no yards on that one. So that's going to give Chandler Jones another sack there, or at least half a sack. Let's see, Black says, what's with all the CD Lamb hate? Ooh, that's a good question on TV lately. What is with that? They say that he shouldn't be in the same conversation as some of the elites. They say he's not a true number one. CJ says, nah, CD Lamb better. Okay. All right, just need a couple more there. Okay. Not much more is needed. Gives it to Williams, who gets the first down. And with each first down, more time off the clock. That's the difference in total yards. Look at the difference. Well, time of possession isn't too bad. I would think the Chiefs would have been dominating the time of possession more, honestly. Tight end goes in motion. Wilson throws it. Incomplete. Courtland Sutton. Who is there? The injured player. There is an injured player. Yeah, he went down very awkward there. Phoenix, what's good with you? Phoenix says, what up, JB and members? What's good with you, Phoenix? Talk to us. How are you feeling today? How are you doing? Yep, how are you doing? And so we had a timeout thanks to the injured player for Kansas City. We're here in the fourth quarter with 13 minutes and 28 seconds to go here in the fourth. So Lewis says Phoenix, thumbs up. All right, let's see. Lewis says, welcome back to the Dr. JB show. Let's see, Phoenix says, today was my Friday 13th, rough day. And so, oh man, was it really? Oh man, hate to hear that. Hate to hear that. But you know what? I told I totally didn't even think about that, Phoenix. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. I didn't even think about that, Phoenix. So Lewis is like, uh-oh. All right, second and 10 here in the fourth quarter, 13 minutes and 28 seconds to go. 25 votes in the poll here. Does anybody think the Broncos can do this at this point? Let's see. Black says the Patriots are playing the fourth one worst offense in the NFL. This will you guys will pull out the bag on Bill O'Brien if you lose, asking for a friend who hates him. And so I feel like the other Bill is getting all of the hatred, honestly. I feel like Bill Belichick's taking all the blame here. They blame him for the poor construction of the roster. Anybody can see our roster is terrible right now. So Bill's taking a lot more heat than he normally would. I haven't heard anybody even mention Bill O'Brien outside of you and former Bama guys. I haven't heard anybody even mention that as a problem. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Man, Russ. Man, this is bad. This is bad. I feel like at this rate, Sean Payton should go to the podium and say, you know what? I apologize. I apologize for what I said about Nathaniel Hackett because I'm worse. That's what he should say. He's worse on the return. There's already a penalty here, but the play is continuing, and he goes out at about almost midfield, but there is a penalty, so we'll see what happens. Phoenix said, had 3 of your production machines went out this morning, had to do all the wrenching yourself. Oh, man. Not, you said 3? Oh, man. Hate to hear that, man. Absolutely. You say it's all good now? Lewis says, Swift time, let's go. They have to. They have to keep the views going. So they have to show her at least 2 more times to keep the views going. Phoenix says, Lewis, double shot. And so Trisha says, nice stream. Done subscribing. And so thank you so much. And let's see. Lewis says, oh, Phoenix. That's right. Rise through like a phoenix. Black says, who's starting Russ this week? Ooh, I didn't even think about that for fantasy purposes. Who's starting Russ? Because he is looking very rusty out there. But I'm telling you, last week, he had the same thing. He had 66 yards passing entering into the 4th quarter. This is who Russ is now. But nah, I mean, there's a lot of factors involved. But honestly, though, yeah, Broncos are going to be moving on from him after this year. Like, yes. Well, you know what? How's his contract looking for the rest of the thing? I forgot all about that whole big factor of his contract. And tell me why Russell Wilson will end up with the Atlanta Falcons next year. Phoenix says, it's cool, chilly, and very windy here in Kansas City. Hoodie weather. And so, yes, that's another reason why I believe that the under was going to be a strong play today. So, absolutely. I need Mahomes to finish between 240 and about 265, somewhere in the middle for Mahomes. Would be a perfect ending spot for JB, I think. But they'll take over from their own 12-yard line. Lewis says games. Look at that. Russell looks like he doesn't have a friend in the whole world. The shotgun feeds it to Pacheco, who's going to pick up 3 yards before he gets stopped. And what a stop that is. But second down coming up, 2nd and 7. He's got 13 carries for 60 yards. And so if you're Kansas City, with each first down, you want that clock to continue to run. Throws it short. And gets it to Pacheco for the first down. All right, so here we go. So just need maybe 2 more yards passing from him. Gives it to Pacheco, and oh man, Pacheco runs into the defense here. Second down coming up. Lost a yard on the play. Black says no, he won't. No, he won't. All right, so 11 minutes left here. And for it to be a 2-possession game, does it not feel like it's like worse than that? All right, 2nd and 11. Mahomes out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot to the right. And oh, off of Justin Watson's hands right there. Ouch. I thought that Watson, oh, wait. Watson is down. His leg is shaking. He is in a lot of pain. I don't know if I want to see that replay. Mike says checking back to say the Broncos stink. What happened? So looking at how he hit the ground, he was injured on the play. Medical staff is tending to him right now. Mike said he hurt. And so, yep, that is going to take us to the commercial. Plenty of time for JB to get ready to, I guess, place his order. Because your boy is hungry. Let's see. Black Medicine says Fort Valley State getting beat 48-6 in ESPN2 at home. Who are they playing against? 48-6? Woo! Wow. Getting the dog stuffing beat out of them. It's a Benedict. And so, how much time is left in that game? That's embarrassing. ESPN2? That's embarrassing. That's what I'll get. All right, again, we are still right now here at the commercial. You say not at home though, it's on the road, and so okay. But still, doesn't make it too much better. 7 minutes. Lewis says RIP Vanderbilt. And so doesn't Wisconsin play Iowa this week? All right, so we got 3rd and 11 coming up. Shotgun formation. Mahomes throws it short, caught by McKinnon, and McKinnon Gets the first down. He's still running. Somebody's really got to bring him down now. Okay, there's a flag. Okay. Okay, I was about to say he's about to really kill that, but it's a flag, so we'll see if this is coming back. I mean, is it just me, or has Patrick Surtain been getting the dog stuff and beat out of him for weeks now? I mean, for weeks, ever since he had that conversation. I mean, for weeks. Yeah, call it back. Call it back there. Call it back. So, Simmons, you ain't even trying to get a tackle for your boy. Let's see. Lewis says Wisconsin, Iowa, 35.5, easy under. They could have put it at 25, and it would have been almost as easy. Like that, they might as well just give us the money at that point. Okay, and plus he was up. He was already out of bounds anyways. So, okay, I'm cool with that. Holmes doesn't like it though. He doesn't like it. But you know what? It is what it is. Tell your guy to stop doing it. Again, 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Third and 17, shotgun formation. Throws a quick one to Rice. And Rice takes it all the way to about 2-3 yards away from that first down marker. And he's going to be short. 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. Look at Russell. He's trying to warm up here. Now, this is where Russell Wilson is at his most dangerous point of the game because for whatever reason, once we get to under like 7 minutes in the fourth quarter, that's when Russell decides to play like the old Russell and he starts slinging it, getting those unnecessary yards. I call those pick 'em killers and stuff like that because it's not going to help his team win. It's just going to mess up with the people that took the unders. Punts on the way, caught, trying to make something happen, goes down the 39-yard line, and the Broncos are now going to have the football here. Black says a backup quarterback at Iowa must be the worst of the worst recruits in FBS. I believe he was a transfer. I forget where Braden said he transferred over from, but he was a transfer. And Russell looking, throwing it, and gets the completion there to Sutton, and that's going to be 21 yards. So now that's going to send JB scrambling here. Like, did that mess it up? Nope, nope, it didn't mess it up. Didn't mess it up. But it's too close for comfort. Everything is way too close right now. I need y'all to stop passing it and to get out there and just run this clock. Black says Vandy is starting on the backup quarterback there. Like, yeah, just run the ball, please. There's nothing wrong with running the ball. Oh yeah, JB just realized now. Yeah, yeah. Run this clock, guys. Run this clock. Things are too close for comfort. Way too close for comfort. Judy goes in motion, play fake. Russ looking. Russ gonna run. Knocked out of bounds. Let's see, Black says Vandy is starting a backup against Georgia. And so, whoa, that should be bad right there. Real bad. All right, first and 10. Feeds it to the back here. Not going anywhere at all. 7 minutes and 28 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, so here we go. 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter, which seems like a lot of time when you've chosen the under. Throws it to the back. Gets the completion. 5 yards on the play. Lewis says, like he said, RIP Vandy. And so, yeah, this is going to be brutal. This is going to be brutal. This is going to get real ugly. I don't recall too many matchups between Georgia and Vandy in recent memory that I can recall. All right, 35 out of the shotgun. Chiefs bringing pressure. Wilson throws it up there. That's going to be incomplete. It's going to be incomplete. There is a penalty here. Ooh, roughing the passer. That's like dumb, 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 dumb. Wow. Andy Reid's not happy about that. He's not happy about that at all. All right, so after being gifted that first down there, throws it up there. Come on, tell me that's incomplete. Tell me that's incomplete. Tell me it's incomplete. Tell me it's incomplete. That's incomplete. All right, we're still in the game. All right, let's look and see. Yeah, that's coming back. That's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown, Lewis. That is going to be a touchdown. As much as I want to say that was incomplete, I can't see any indication that would tell me that that was incomplete. And he's going to have the yards too. Dang it. All this because of a stupid penalty that got it all started. I mean, Mahomes is going to go over anyways. That one's going to be dead. Dang. All right, so second thought here. After if this gets overturned, that's it. It's a wrap. Lewis says we're still locked. And so for that aspect, yes. But my player props, that's a whole nother thing. But I can't see any way that they will stick with that call. No way. Absolutely no way. Let's see, Black says JB put his DoorDash order in already, which is equivalent of someone warming up the buses. So yes, you already know. You already know. Absolutely. Already know. I'm like, touchdown or not, these buses are getting warmed up. Believe it. All that because of a stupid pass and I'm sorry, roughing the passer. And that's going to be 11 yards. So that's going to put him at the over. Dang it, that hurts. Yep, so they changed their minds. They call it a touchdown. So it's an 11-yard touchdown, which officially puts Cortland Sutton at that over, I believe. Yeah, at the over. Oh, well. Mahomes is going to go over anyways. All right, let's see. 26 votes in, 77% say the Chiefs, 23% say the Broncos. But the Broncos just got a little touchdown. Can they get the 2-point attempt? I surely hope not. Gives it to the back, and ooh, he gets the 2 points. Okay. So 16-8. Yep, this is not what I was hoping for. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. No. Let's see, Lewis says the Wilson comeback, and so Wilson loves messing up my picks. He really does. All right, so here out of the shotgun, Mahomes in the pocket, throws it to Kelsey, gets 3 yards on the play. He's got 9 catches for 124 yards. Kelsey's getting up kind of slow here. Uh-oh. And Kelsey is hopping, so you know what that means. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this one. Mahomes on the move. All right, so Mahomes picks up about 5, 6 yards on that play. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Right, so we got 3rd and 2. Ooh, gets the completion, and oh yeah, he's gone. And so big play right there to Rashee Rice for 28 yards. And so Braden, what's good with you? How are you? And so Braden shows up here with under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th. Lewis said a lot of nice things about your Packers earlier in the chat. And they give it to Pacheco. Picks up 4 yards on the play. All right, 2nd and 6. Throws it. Gets the completion there, and that's going to be to Sky Moore. That's his 2nd catch for 22 yards. Lewis says we need one more. Then that's a swift let's go. Let's see. O says, hey, JB, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had some family issues to take care of. And so absolutely understand and hope that everything is fine on your end. But absolutely no worries here. Gives it to Pacheco. And Pacheco gets brought down by Simmons there for the tackle. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left to go here in the 4th. Let's see. Oh, it says nephew thinks that he can talk to my sister any kind of way, but I'm sorry, but I'm getting my strengths back, and so. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. The protector. I got you. All right. Broncos are calling timeouts here, trying to reserve time. 2nd and 11. Gives that one to Tooney. That goes down as a catch. So he's got 3 catches for 9 yards and a touchdown today. All right, so we got 3rd and 10. Tooney goes in motion, and Mahomes is going to get sacked here. And at least the sack keeps the clock going. So that'll take it to the 2-minute warning. Let's see, O says JB, they're around the ages they want to test. They thought this old man couldn't move, but they found out the hard way. And so, as Lewis said, kids these days, they like to find out the hard way. All right, and again, 2-minute warning here. When we come back, we'll see the, let's see, 4th and 21 from the Denver 30 post. Should see the field goal unit, perhaps. You nailed one earlier from long distance, but now you go back to the point in the game where the Chiefs did the fake field goal earlier in the game. And had they just taken the field goal, they'd be up by 2 scores right now. Let's see, O says, by the way, JB, all those Pat fans who called me crazy are done because from the draft I've said the Pats should trade for Cortland Sutton. And so one of those Broncos receivers, I really was hoping during the offseason that we would have ended up acquiring him. I know Jerry Jeudy was probably higher on Bill Belichick's list, but I thought it could have happened, but you know how things happen. Well, they don't happen. You say, well, now they're saying it because I was crazy for saying it back then. And so, hey, that's some of our fan base right there for you. Lewis says that Bronco logo whispering to JB, we suck. And so, but right now, I mean, technically, is all that's gone wrong is still a 1-score game right now. And so, we'll see how it plays out. Again, they'll need a touchdown and 2 if they're going to take this to JBOT. And 2-minute offense here. Russell Wilson, 12 of 20, 94 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. All right, this is a 52-yard field goal attempt. Hopefully he makes it. Kick is up, and the kick, oh man, he's on today. He's on today. It's good. Tack on some more points for JB's fantasy team in the process. Oh, it says, but when this old man got in their face and told them, I'll take both of you on with one great arm and one okay arm. He said, Lewis, I missed that part. He said, Lewis, I was outside waiting, and both of them thought they could puff up and act like the men when they're going up against their mom. And so, oh man, hate to hear that. Hate to hear it. Braden says the kick is good. And so, man, so Mahomes hit the over there. Meanwhile, Wilson, he's got quite a good bit of work to do, but he's not going to be able to get to that over for him. All right, kickoff on the way. All right, that's going to bounce to the end zone. Let's see. O says the bigger one backed down after you grabbed him, but the younger one tried his luck. Let's just say it didn't work out for him. And so, hard life lesson. But it'll do him some good in the long run. Got to learn respect. Got to learn respect. Matter of fact, let's see. Wilson throws it, gets, oh, that's incomplete. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. This would be a good time for an interception to happen right now. Wilson throws it, gets the completion there. Oh, did he lose the ball? He lost the ball. It's going the other way. It's going the other way. This is good. This is good. I need Pacheco to get 2 more carries. Just 2 more carries. Doesn't matter the yards. Feed Pacheco 2 more carries. That can at least somewhat help. Yeah. At least do me that one solid. Let's see. You said I might be tied in a little pain, but you already know, JB, respect is key when it comes to women and their mother. And so, absolutely, 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 1000% agree. And they've got to learn that lesson. Looks like Mahomes is out here taking knees, so JB won't get the 2 carries he wants to Pacheco. But that's a wrap. All right, so this is going to be a wrap. I mean, there's no need to have the poll up here. Yep, so unless Mario Cristobal is the head coach, we have nothing to worry about here. Lewis says, Kansas City learned from the Miami game, kneeling. I was hoping to get a couple more carries in there, Lewis. Let's see, Braden says 16 in a row. And so, and counting, 16 in a row and counting. Hold the NFL's longest active winning streak versus one team. Dog walking the Broncos out here over and over and over again. And that's it. That's a wrap. That is game. That's all she wrote. This one is done. Somebody said congratulations to Taylor Swift on another W. Let's see. O says Kansas City owns the Broncos like the Pats own the Jets. Lewis says waiting for a final shot for Swift. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. You already know. But yep, that is it. That's a wrap. Brandon says, good night, JB. Wasn't here for long, but we'll be here on Saturday. That's right. Saturday, we've got Oregon and Washington for sure. But thanks so much for coming through, and appreciate you guys again for coming through here on a Thursday night for Thursday Night Football. Hope everybody takes care, and enjoy the rest of the week. Tomorrow's Friday. Don't do anything that JB wouldn't do, and hopefully see you guys on Saturday.